Welcome back. Let's see if we can at least get half of this built. We'll build at least half of our computer complex today, even if it means going through and rebuilding things. Sad face. Blueprint.
I don't know. Have a good day.
Those couple clicks should give us enough room to get the rest of it. Shocking how little our inventory gets used. Let's see if we can... Ooh, we might have a hard time getting power. Have to be some precision power linking. I guess technically only for the first one, right? Because we can do the rest from the outside. Okay. Done. This is a relatively tall building. 7 of these focused on so that's what 4 times 7, 28 computers per minute. It's not a ton, but it's enough. It's enough. Now we have to see how little. Yeah, this just proves that it's not connected. Let's see here. We might be able to systematize this. Yeah, it's not connected all the way through somehow. I'm just desperate to find a solution that... But see, this isn't even connected. This should not allow me to even place this here as an overlap. Let's just suffer. Maybe if I could get around having to delete the... I mean, that's not great, but it's okay. So if I just delete this, I might be able to connect this to this. Well, nope. See, now that time it didn't work. This is not really there. moly. Drop this down here. I mean, there's really no way to guarantee which way these things are going to turn. Unfortunately, if I delete this, which this looks like it's connected, but it still does that, so I know I gotta delete that. If I put this back here, is this now connected? No. Always trying to find the efficiency. Yeah, we've got to delete this one too. All right. I've tried. Actually, putting this in place is making it more annoying. I'm tempted to delete this extra piece. There's really no upside to having that there. Of course, it also doesn't hurt that much either. And it's better to go from bottom up just so you can test everything as you go. Alright, we're getting close here. We've got a little bit of a rhythm. This can connect to this, but it has to connect from the bottom down. This gets deleted. This gets deleted. I guess technically we don't need this hole here, but we've kind of got it stylistically chosen at this point. Okay. At the very least, now we're making a few. Not a lot of. Oh, it's speeding up for some reason. We're making circuit boards. We got that part done. That part done. Why is the? Oh, yeah, because it's just filled in. It'll get there once it gets filled in a little bit more. Let's mix it up a little bit. I think I should put... We will make this the output for the computers. And then we'll organizationally do a digital uploader. Something along the same lines for here. And then we'll put one more over here, just so we don't upload it all. Oh, this is going to be a pain. There's just such a small gap here. Good news is these, I know exactly where these go because they are poking through the signage. I really don't want to connect this piece. It's not necessary, but stylistically I've done it so many times now, it would be a shame to break it up. I might have I might have done this wrong. Oh, no, it went through. I don't know. I always find the bugs, the blueprint bugs. Somehow, I find a way to find them. That is a bit of a skip. I think is worthwhile. Even if we do keep the... Oh, it won't let me connect two of these together. So weird. So delete this one, delete this one, delete this one, and you gotta delete this little connector. Then we're gonna build this, connect this one to this one, and then we can connect this top one down here and just kind of skip that middle one. I mean, that saves us a little bit. I might try to grab. It's still the same problem going the opposite direction. Now, somehow, on that build, I didn't have to delete the hole. I'll take it. This is actually a lot faster. Just have to connect this way. I think I have to delete this one, but I can build it straight through to here. Then delete this one and build this back up to that one. Every now and again, you just have to test it and make sure it's still bugging out. Well, that's a whole lot of circuit boards, if nothing else. Yeah, see, I don't have the setup to test the computer stuff. I might be able to skip rebuilding the hold. Should be able to click this and go to here. Okay, it's not great, but it's better. So you just have to delete one, then connect through. Then delete, then connect below. We'll just keep going here. This is actually a lot faster, so... Just as soon as I say that, I would lose the snap point. No, I should have gone all the way through with that. I guess I still can. Let's just connect you to here. Done. Man, if I had known that, I would have connected this to both machines inside of here. That could have saved us a bunch of time, too. I guess on the way down, we might as well go ahead and connect this output. 1 crystal oscillator per minute. This side just doesn't have access to cable. What I want is just enough computers to make sure that this is actually building. Ideally, I would have a little bit of computer come out of here and then... Oh, we could also just dump some computer in here. That's also an option. Uh-oh. Oh, they went through that fast? Jeez. Okay. Oh wait, I'm picking them back up. That's the problem. Every time I delete. Yeah, see, I had to delete this lift. And so I pick up the computers on that lift. Almost there. Maybe that last one's already done. So let's just drop some computers on the top of this. Let's see how it flows. I just saw some computers go by. Just tracking these computers all the way through. Okay, computers are done. We have 3 more of these to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these done, but I'm going to get them done one at a time during each video. I'll think of something random to talk about while I do this. That'll be part of my being a better YouTuber training. Talking about random things. Because it's going to take a bit of work to get through all of that. I mean, we are chomping down on the silica and the copper sheets. That is getting used. None of it's getting shipped out though, so there's probably still some sort of issue. Let's check in on our coal. The fact that we're not shipping any silica tells me that there's probably a coal backup. On our aluminum products factory. Lots of yellow. Not enough solution. Too much silica. I'm probably going to have to put some sort of limiter on this silica input. Or we're just going to have to bite the bullet and run some numbers and figure out exactly how much silica we should be using. That's also an option. So pedestrian though to actually run the numbers and have a perfect amount of inputs and outputs. Problem is, if I increase the water consumption, we're only going to increase the silica output. Okay, I'll have to run the numbers. I'll admit it. So little is actually going through. don't know, getting more silica over into the factory faster might not be a good idea. I might... You know what I could do? I could just put some sinks in. What we'll do... So what we'll do is we'll put a single smart splitter on here. And then we'll have it go around the corner. Maybe it needs to drop down a couple. This side, overflow. So at the very least, all of the ones connected to this one will always run. We're going to overflow the silica that we can't store in here. Because anything else that comes in here will immediately go out. Now the problem with this one is that we've got this pushing silica in from the outside. But I think that's okay. Worst case scenario, we get a few extra points. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we don't see silica now because we just gave ourselves a little breathing room. It's about to fill back up though. This guy's now needing to get rid of some water. But now that this guy's always running, it's always going to be pulling in 150 water. My temptation is to clock this up again, but we're going to try to maintain what little balance we've put into this thing. This one's running great. Why can't they all run like this one? No extra water. Perfect solution. Let's check the one above it. Oh, that one's running too. Okay, I'm gonna call that working. At least until we check it again. Let's call it right there. You want silica, but you don't want too much of it. So see, that's really working well. So any extra is being shipped into... Fix it is my theory, but any extra is being shipped out of the production. Now these are running freely. Okay. I'm going to accept that as working. I'm pretty sure I have those not clocked down because I just wanted to use up any solution that made its way over there as quickly as possible. So even though this is 200 and it's connected over here, these guys are demanding 240. But I think that's okay. Slowing this down wouldn't really do us any good. Yeah, this is overclocked just for the sake of it as well. Trying to burn some of it down. Let's leave it. I think we're good. Then next time through, we'll just tweak one of those lines. 2 or 3 videos, we'll have the computer complex done. Now that I've said that, though, what should we build next? We've got access to computers. Computers. No. Adaptive control units, blah. Supercomputers, maybe. This... We could actually put this together. This looks pretty good, actually. 1.25 per minute. Some casings, which we could import. And then we would use the computers that we're already making to make them into radio control units. Half of them are being uploaded, but of course, once that upload is full, the full force of what we're making will come through. Radio control units do look tempting. Supercomputers are also in that mix. 2.5 for 2.5. 7.5 for 1.8. Ugh. We might have to make some computers locally to justify that. But these are all things that we can figure out in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.